Today on Bumpy Road Brews, I have a beer that was sent to me from Beer Man out in Oregon. So there'll be a link to his channel at the end of this video. This beer comes from a brewery called Ruse, I guess. Ruse Brewing. They're out of Portland, Oregon. And this is an American-style IPA coming in at 6.9% ABV. Imaginary lines. So that is the can art right there. It says this hazy IPA is brewed with both rolled and malted oats and a tenacious trio of Strata, Citra, and Mosaic hops. All right. Canned on date. It says fresh hop Strata, September 12th. So it is 1 month old at the time of this video. Let's go ahead and give it a pour. Oh yeah. So it pours with a nice white head. It is that kind of milky yellow lemon pop coloration. It's hazy. It's kind of slightly on the murky side. It's just so light. And yeah, opaque, cannot see through this one. Looks very nice. It has a lot of aromas coming off of it right from the get-go, from afar. I'm getting a lot of kind of grass and kind of grapefruit notes. So I did just mow the lawn today too, so yeah, so some nice kind of fresh cut grass with grapefruit, like tremendous amount of grapefruit. Ruby red. The name even has like some, if I could speak, that'd be great. Some malt sweetness coming up, so it's almost like throwing some sugar on some ruby red grapefruit. Yeah, it's like that kind of cereal sweetness. I'm getting this in a few beers recently, and yeah, it kind of has this like the Lucky Charms marshmallow sweet smell. Other citrusy type notes, slight kind of maybe like a mandarin orange or something along the orange family lines. Anyways, see a little bit of a berry note in there. Maybe leaning towards strawberry. All right, that's pretty much it. Once you start getting the sweetness, the grapefruit kind of dies out just a touch, but it is still there, and that was the most prominent note, was the grapefruit. Let's dive on in for the first swig here, so cheers. All right, so it's like a lighter side, medium body on this one, quite spritzy. There's a good amount of carbonation to it, drying to the palate. Yeah, there's kind of like just a light crackery presence, mostly from the malt. Yeah, maybe a little bit like wheat. Citrusy. It's kind of got this slight citrus note. It doesn't have the sweetness from the malt or whatnot. It doesn't have that kind of marshmallowy sweetness on the palate. It is, I'd say, moderately bitter. It's not overly bitter. It's fairly light flavored. A little bit of lychee in there. It does have this kind of like slight rose petal thing going for it. Yeah, the notes are very diluted. But like I said, at least it's moderately bitter, but it's not like harshly bitter. So I'd say a little bit of a like a rindy citrus tone on the bitterness. Yeah, I would say this beer is all right. I mean, wouldn't make it in my basket of brews, knowing what it is now. But yeah, it's all right. It's not disgusting. It's not a drain pour. So I want to appreciate Beerman for sending me out this beer in the package that he did. Along with that, I also got a shirt. This came from the winnings of his Wednesday night live show, which is all spun out. So you guys should check that out. Definitely, it starts at 6 p.m. Eastern time on Wednesday nights. I believe that's like 3 o'clock, whatever time Beerman starts it in that region. So I don't know. I don't think it's West Coast time. Is it Mountain time? I don't know. It's an Oregon. It's Oregon time. So, anyways, link to his channel. Check him out if you haven't yet. And obviously, if you know who Beerman is, please watch his stuff. His live shows, he does a couple of them, and his regular videos that he puts out as well, and his homebrew stuff. So, I also want to thank all of you for watching. Cheers.